Alrighty, Wheel Life Cycling here. So this is a little review about some saddles. And when I bought my bicycle many moons ago, I bought my bicycle and it came with a Silly Italy flight saddle. And let's see, how can I put this? The saddle itself is curved. It has, you know what? Let me get the saddle and show you guys. And for me, it's been pretty much comfortable up to like 40 miles or so, but after that it starts to hurt. I went through the leather, and I replaced the leather myself. The light saddle is probably like 200 grams, very light. Let me show you guys. So this is the flight saddle, okay? And I'm noticing here that I'm pushing on this area right here, and I can see it's worn a little bit in the front, okay? But if you look at the back, it's got this curve to it, okay? And let's compare that to these other saddles that I've been trying. Fizik, for example. This is a 150 millimeter wide Fizik. It's an Argo Tempo. I mean, there's so many different model names, it's crazy, right? So this is 150, 229 grams. It's a Tempo Road Series Argo R3. So I tried this for 60 miles the other day. And it's kind of nice, okay? And like it says, it's a little heavy. And it's because the shell of this is solid plastic all the way through. And of course it has a cutout for the pain relieving areas, right? So yes, I mean it has, you can see this cushion. I'm going to push down. It has a lot more cushion than the Antares, Fizik Antares R3. And I first tried the Antares R3, and it doesn't have this cutout. And it's more flat. It seems more flat, less cushion. But it was comfortable. To be honest with you, it was comfortable. Now I am a 34 waist, 183 pounds, 6 feet 3. And from my pelvic area, this seems to be like separating my pelvic area, and it wasn't comfortable. This is a little more comfortable, but I don't know, for some reason, it's not that comfortable. Okay, this is the Argo. And I just received another one, and I put it on. And this is a prologo. You can see it here. Prologo. And it's interesting. It's really light. What's this? It says space on it. It says, I can't read upside down, I think. Let's see. Dimension. It's a dimension space 3, I guess, Argo. Now look, this has a lot of cushion as well, all the way up. And I put this on and took a little ride around just to feel it, okay? And it feels pretty good, actually. It feels very comfortable, and I think this is cheaper than the other two Fiziks. So, you know, I started off with the Sally Flight, I think those are titanium actually, rails. And the problem with this one is actually, I mean, this plastic underneath this has a load of give. I mean, it has like, it's plastic, right? And it has like no support. And by the looks of it, it's been hitting my connector screw underneath, okay? Which shows me that I've been probably riding up too close and I should be sitting more back with the saddle more forward, okay? A lot of comfort in this. But the Argo Tempo is very, very similar, guys, to the Antares R3. So I send the Antares back. I tried it and send it back, and I'll be sending this Argo back, Tempo, and I won't do that until I test this prologo seat, which is much shorter. Okay, it's much shorter than most seats. It's really, really small. And you know, seats are really, I've noticed it's a really difficult thing to get a seat that really is comfortable for you. And because of my spacing, I have to get 150 millimeter, minimum 150 millimeter seat. Okay, so like I said, I took this out for 60, and you know, it's hard, you know, because you have to return these saddles, and they don't want to put any marks on them, and you can't go to a bicycle store and check out. I mean, there's a major issue of trying out saddles, and they're not cheap. If it's $100 every time that you spend to try out a saddle, and you don't like it, and then you turn around and go ahead and sell it online, I mean, you can recoup some of your money, but you know, it's basically you know, you're spending quite a bit of money, right, to test these saddles. And we're not at, a lot of us are not at the position where, you know, companies are going to send you a saddle to test out, right? So, that's my update. I will give you the update and the prologo here shortly, maybe in a day from now. But I've been putting on lots of miles. I'm up to almost 4,000 miles since January, which quite a bit of miles. I did 25 miles today at 19.8 miles per hour, and I've been pretty much consistent. Around 20 miles, 17 and a half, 18 miles an hour, up to 20. I did 60 at almost 18 miles an hour yesterday. And I did 70 a couple days before that, with a lot of mountain climbing. So, as a 65-year-old, I'm hanging on pretty good here. But it'll be nice to get a saddle that's extremely comfortable so I can, tack on. My issue is sometimes numbing of the arms, sometimes of the feet, sometimes of, the pelvic area. It bothers me. It's uncomfortable. So I'm testing these saddles, and hopefully I can find something that's really comfortable. Now, they call this prologo a triathlon saddle, road saddle, triathlon saddle. You can use a regular road saddle for triathlons. I mean, I've done that before too. So they want to call it a triathlon saddle, that's fine. I don't know why, but perhaps there's more comfort in it. So that's the review on the Fizik. The prologo will come in a day or two, so stand by. Thanks for watching, everybody. Wheel Life Cycling, and we'll talk to you in a few days. Bye.